You see this game right here? This is a bad game. Do you know why? Because it's gonna do this to your DS. Here is the story of how I broke my sister's DS Lite. Oh, what's going on, guys? It's Nintendo Joe back at it again with another video. And today is another type of story video where I'm gonna tell you guys how I broke my sister's DS Lite. You can see it's cracked like that. And it was all because of one game. One game made me break my sister's DS in half. And that was this game right here. Mario Kart DS. So, remember the video I made a long time ago, and it was called the top 5 DS games that made my childhood awesome. One of those games on that list was Mario Kart DS, and I had explained because a lot of my games from my childhood had come from my daycare. We would play our Nintendo DS's non-stop. So, of course, Mario Kart was the #1 game we played, and we played it a lot. I'm talking every morning, every afternoon, all day, every day, we played Mario Kart together. And this was the time before the DSi. I had the DSi XL as a kid, but this was the time before the DSi came out. We all had DS Lites. So, here's the thing. I had my own DS Lite. See, it's blue, because, you know, blue is the best. And my sister had this pink one. It was a while back. You see this little chip in my DS? Well, that made it so that my DS screen, it would, wouldn't, click. Because usually DS screens are supposed to, click like that, and then click again. But see, mine doesn't click. So, mine was, broken, right? When it turned on, you couldn't see the top screen. I moved over to my sister's DS because at around that time, she was getting older and she didn't want to be playing video games anymore. So she gave her DS to me since mine was sort of broken. I played with her DS instead, and this became my new personal handheld. Every night I would be on my bed playing Mario Kart and just keep practicing so that I could become better when playing with the daycare kids. I was home one night and I was just playing here like that, you know, just being Super Mario Kart. I raged. This was the first time I've ever rage quit. This was the first time. This is why I know what rage is today. Because I remember it clearly. You know, I was Dry Bones. Dry Bones was my main in Mario Kart DS. And I was playing as Dry Bones. And I was playing first place the entire race. Last lap. There's one turn left. I'm almost at the finish line. I'm about to cross the finish line. Boom! Blue shell. Blue shell. What the flip? Then 4 cars pass me. I'm about to cross the finish line. And then boom! Another red shell. It doesn't stop. So I went from first to 8th in a matter of seconds. And once I crossed the finish line, I just stare. Stare at the screen. You could see my Dry Bones. He's crying. Because that's what you do when you get 8th place. Because you're not a winner. No winner, chicken dinner. You're a loser, woozer. And I break it. Little 4-year-old me found out how much anger he had inside. I'm usually a calm and quiet kid back then. I would never do stuff wrong. The game shuts off. The screen goes black. And this is what's in my hand. I immediately start crying. So, I just start crying, and my parents hear me, my sister hears me. My mom comes up to me, she's like, Joseph, what's wrong? And I was just like, Mario, eighth place, and DS broke. You know, I'm like bawling, and you know when you're crying and you just like can't breathe because like you're crying too much, so you can't even say what you're trying to say. You're just like. This was a long time ago, so I'm not sure whether or not my parents knew that I snapped it in half, or they just thought it broke on accident. But, like, I don't remember getting punished for breaking the DS. And I knew my sister was fine with it, because she didn't play the DS anymore. She already gave it to me because, you know, my DS was broken and she didn't like playing video games anymore. So she basically didn't care about this anymore. And I don't think my parents cared either, so I didn't get punished for breaking my sister's DS Lite. I felt like I was punished because there was no way I could play my games anymore. Until it was only a couple months later that the DSi came out. You see this? The DSi. DSi. The dual screen eye. And I don't know when this thing came out, but it was my birthday. My birthday was coming up, and my parents got me a DSi XL. I never asked for the DSi. I didn't even know what the DSi was. But my parents got it because I have the coolest parents ever. So, in the end, it was a happy ending. Even though I broke my sister's DS, she didn't really care. My parents didn't really care. But I cared a lot. And to this day, I still have this DS. And I still have my broken DS to remind myself that raging is never the answer. And that is the lesson for today's story. Always be calm when you're playing your video games, because you never know when this might happen to your Nintendo DS. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are enjoying these story type videos. I have a lot of fun making them. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it and share it with your friends. And of course, subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you don't miss any more Nintendo videos coming your way. The 100 subscriber giveaway is still going on, so if you guys want a chance to win a Mario Pixel Pal or a pair of Joy-Con wheels, please be sure to enter the giveaway. All the rules on how to enter are in the description down below. And with all that is said, this has been Nintendo Joe, signing out.